Hi friends, it's Mrs. Cassidy and today I will be reading Scooby-Doo, Dino Destruction. Scooby-Doo and the kids from Mystery Incorporated are on vacation in Costa Rica. They decide to check out the local Natural History Museum. This museum is famous for its works on dinosaur fossils and bones. I'm the museum curator, Dr. Gutierrez. I hope you enjoy our dinosaur exhibit. Next, the gang meets Melbourne O'Reilly, a legendary fossil hunter. Good day, mates. Wow, it's an honor to meet you. I just saw your picture on a magazine cover. You were hand-catching piranhas in the Amazon River. Ah, that was a day at the beach compared to finding these dino bones. I was lucky to get out of the jungle alive. What do you mean? Some folks say there's a curse on these bones. Whoever removes them from their resting place will suffer the dinosaur spirit's revenge. Suddenly, everything in the museum starts shaking. Rumble. Stay calm, everyone. I suppose that was the dinosaur spirit. Dr. Gutierrez, do you mind if we take a look around? Not at all. This is Heather Lane, a student who volunteers here. Heather, could you give my special amigos a special tour? Heather leads the gang around the museum. First stop, Moon Rocks. We're one of the few museums to exhibit real moon rocks. That's the excavator the astronauts use to recover them. Next, she takes the gang on a tour of the old mine shaft. Then it's back to the auditorium for a special presentation. Dr. Gutierrez introduces a new documentary about dinosaurs. We're so pleased to have the director, J.J. Hokamoto, here with us today. It's huge, it's scary, it's right in your lap. It's the Gigantosaurus in 3D. Jeepers, that is so realistic. It sure is. I can practically smell his breath. It's been a while since he's had a mint. That's because this dino is for real. Scooby and the gang run for their lives. Ah! Fortunately, everyone manages to escape unharmed, but the museum's exhibits aren't so lucky. What a mess! You must be devastated, Dr. Gutierrez. Just when you thought it was safe to go to the museum. Everything can be rebuilt, and who knows, all this excitement might draw big crowds. That's when a stranger approaches Dr. Gutierrez. I'm Luis Cepeda, and I represent the people of the Central Valley. You have stolen our sacred bones from their resting place. Please, I beg you to return them. I haven't stolen anything. The bones will remain here in the museum. If you don't return those bones, a great disaster will befall you. Melbourne O'Reilly joins the group. Good day, mate. You have a lot to answer for, my friend. How can he blame you? He's right. I brought the bones here. If there's a real dinosaur, it's up to me to capture it. Melbourne O'Reilly brings the gang back to the mine to look for the dinosaur. The footprints lead the way. Shaggy steps into a puddle of goop. I think it's dinosaur drool, Shaggy. Like what? The next thing Shaggy finds is a lot less disgusting. Gold. Look what I found. We're rich. Sorry, mate. It's only fool's gold. The mines tunnel branch off in 3 different directions. Which way should we go? Let's split up and look for clues. I'll take the first tunnel. Fred, Velma, and Daphne take the second tunnel. That leaves Scooby and Shaggy with the third. The 2 buddies haven't gone far when they hear a rumbling sound. Grrr. Yikes! Now the dinosaurs got the whole gang cornered. It's Shaggy and Scooby to the rescue. Fred, Velma, and Daphne pile into the railroad cart. The gang manages to outrun the dinosaur. They find an old exit that takes them to the jungle outside the museum. Ah, you made it out safely. I'm all right too, mates. I'm pretty sure that's not a real dinosaur, but someone wants us to believe that it is. The kids head back inside to do a little more investigating. Ick, you're tracking in that drool we found earlier. Isn't that proof there's a real dinosaur? Wait, I've seen this kind of stuff before. It's used to make cosmetics. The gang goes straight to Dr. Gutierrez's office. I'm testing one of these dinosaur bones to see how old it is. Velma runs some of the suspects' pictures through face recognition software. What about Melbourne O'Reilly? Seems like he would do anything to be a hero. Next, she runs a picture of Senor Cepeda. I have a funny feeling about this guy and his ancient curses. Jeepers, according to Interpol, he's a con man. He's wanted for selling ancient relics on the black market. It's time for one of Fred's famous plans. We need Shaggy and Scooby to lure the dinosaur out of the mine shaft. The next thing Scooby and Shaggy know, they're waiting for the dinosaur to attack. Yoo-hoo! Like, why are we always the ones who end up as bait? Grrr! The plan works. The dinosaur follows Shaggy and Scooby out of the mine and into the jungle. Then it crashes through the glass entrance and chases them into the museum. Shaggy and Scooby lead the dinosaur straight to the dinosaur bones exhibit and into Fred's trap. Fred pulls a rope and a huge skeleton crashes down on the dinosaur. Way to go, guys, we've got him! But Fred has underestimated the dinosaur's strength. The enormous creature flexes its back and breaks loose. The dinosaur has disappeared again, but Velma has an idea. I think I figured it out. Let's get everyone to come back to the auditorium. Once the audience is in their seat, Velma begins. Shaggy and I went back to the mine and did a little experiment. Using a subwoofer, we proved that the only living creatures inside the mine are bats. No other person or animal can endure this sound. Now it's Shaggy's turn for show and tell. Like, that's fool's gold. Actually, what Shaggy found is real gold. Someone took an excavator from the Moon Rock exhibit and made it look like a dinosaur. The crook has been mining gold and taking it out a secret entrance. This college student is a very talented art major, capable of designing a dinosaur to fit over an excavator. Like, she's an art major and a gold miner. Get it? When we tested the dinosaur bones, we discovered they all came from different periods of prehistory, and even from different dinosaurs. Luis Cepeda planted the bones at those ruins. He came up with the legend about the curse to scare people away from the place where he's storing the gold. When Melbourne O'Reilly wasn't frightened, Louise asked Heather to construct the dinosaur. We would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling touristas. I want to thank you kids for getting involved. The gold from the old mine will pay to repair the museum, and it will be an exciting exhibit all on its own. Scooby agrees. Scooby-Dooby-Doo! The end. Well, that was a really fun book, and I think it would have been really interesting if they had found a real dinosaur alive, but I knew that they had already gone extinct, so I figured that the kids would figure it out and Scooby-Doo would get it solved. Thank you for joining me for story time, and I'll see you next time.